And welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. My name is Rollo8077. Last episode, we got out of the Barheim Passage and made it back to Rabanastre. We are now not necessarily free men, but freer than living in a dungeon for the rest of our lives. And now we're going to go and update Penelo on what we got and that we're safe, so she doesn't have to be upset anymore.
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nalbina.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa!
Hey, try and keep it down, would you? Penelo isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that. Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
So much for my big welcome. I guess everybody's busy.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Dallin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Dallin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
That's true. His big welcoming was canceled for some reason. Alright, let's go to Lowtown and go see our old pal Dallin. It's been a minute since we've been around that guy. Right before we left for the castle, actually. So that was quite a bit ago. A lot has happened since then. Don't really have much to say up to this point. There's a lot. After my big rant, I took a little bit of a break from making the videos. Or not making the videos. I just stopped making episodes, stopped updating. I was just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna chill for a second. My son is running around. Buddy, can you close that gate? No? Okay. We have a gate in between our living room and our kitchen. And I forgot to close it before starting this episode. Normally he'll close it for me if I ask, but he didn't for some reason. Alright. And let's head on into Old Dallin's place. Let's say hey.
Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalbina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My, quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye. Vaughn, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that Kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Dallin, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dallin.
And so it is done, but will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
You obtained a Sword of the Order. Hi, buddy. Where are you running to? No. Go into the room. Stop doing that. No. That's a no-no. Sorry about that. My son was trying to break something that he should not have been touching. He's kind of hyped up on sugar right now. I gave him a brownie a bit ago, and he's been kind of excited ever since then. It's him and those cosmic brownies, man. I give him at least like a treat a day, and that was the one I decided to give him today specifically. And the second I gave it to him, he had like a few bites, and ever since then, he's been like, oh, like freaking out about everything. All right, I just have to head to the left here. Head this way, and everything should be hunky-dory. Yeah, we're about to meet up with whoever this Azalas is. Sounds familiar. doesn't it? Whatever. Let's talk to this guy. I'm supposed to deliver something to a man named of Azalas. This is the place, right? And who was it told you that? Old Dallin. He said I had to give this to him personally. Does nothing get past that, Dallin? He has ears in every wall. Alright, get inside, but not a word of what you see or hear in there. You got that?
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side? His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our paths will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Andor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains? Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
Okay. My son decided he was going to be a little bit of a brat during that cutscene. Alright. Trying to calm down. I was yelled at him. I was like, I don't want to yell on video. I think this will be the last episode I do while he's awake. Anyway, let's get back to it. I wanted to say this about Bosch a couple of episodes ago, but let's talk about it now. Bosch, if you guys can't tell, is innocent. He did not kill the king. It was his brother or whatever. I won't get really into all the story yet because all of it hasn't been completely explained. But I'm going to go the long way so I can have this rant. Then you guys get to see more of Lowtown in Nebraska. Not Nebraska. Dalmasca, Ravenaster. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this is the wrong way. I'm being stupid. The thing about Bosch that I really, really like as a character, is this dude, man. He spent 2 years in a cage. And they make reference to that. He's like, I know something of cages. He spent 2 years chained up like that. And he lived to talk about it. This dude's been through hell and back. And he's still fighting for Dalmasca. And that is crazy. The thing is that's really funny is like this is only like a few hours after he's been unchained. All this has happened to him in the matter of like a day. And I don't really know how to put it into words. It's just crazy how this man went through all that. And I know it's a game, and I feel like I'm talking it up way too much now. But the bottom line is also Bosch is now an official party member. Figured I'd mention that. Like, you can actually equip him with certain things. Give him a buckler, why not? He's just a really good character to have. And he, honestly, if we're going to talk about anybody who's the main character, I always say it's Balthier, but really, it's Bosch. Let's be honest here.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Pinello and her family. Then the war came.
I am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's all right. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now. You didn't kill my brother. It was the Empire. My brother trusted you. And he was right.
That line right there probably meant more to Bosch than anything that has transpired. Because after all of that, at least somebody now is believing in him. And I love that. I've talked up the writing of this game to a T. That's a major reason why.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? What I am understanding is it took Pinello because of you.
What? What about Pinello?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Pinello. And there was a note for this Balthier. Come to the Bujerba mines, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Albina.
If anything were to happen to that sweet child, why, I've her parents' memory to consider. You're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you sky pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders. You do know that the Imperial fleet is massing at Bujerba?
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Pinello myself.
I'll join you.
Huh?
I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balthier, just take us, and this is yours.
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
I would really like a show that was just... Oh, Begamnon's note can only be referring to the Lusu mines in Bujerba. We'll leave at once. When you're ready, meet me in the aerodrome. I should imagine it's still by the west gate. We weren't in Albina all that long. Do be quick. I'd like to save your girl and be rid of this headache as soon as possible. Alrighty. We're gonna get some equipment. Yay! For everybody. Because everybody, including Bosch, is going to be a knight. I'm being very serious about this. When I tell you that I've had this planned the entire time. Okay? I'll go through his licenses in a bit. In the next episode, we'll do that. Actually, the next episode, we're going to be getting prepared for Bujerba, and we'll head out to Bujerba, and it'll be awesome. Bujerba is one of my favorite places, actually, in the game. It's pretty cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and leave a like and a comment, and, you know, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. This is where the whole game started, by the way. It's right here. This is the spot. At least for Vaughn's story. Anyway, in the next episode, Bujerba. We're heading there. We're doing it. It's going to be awesome. See you guys then.